Hi everybody, in today's video I'm going to be sharing all the polishes I wore for the month of October. So basically the Halloween manicures I wore, I wanted to wear more as usual. That's like my usual speech, but I felt like I wore a good amount because I'm still kind of trying to get back into the groove of painting my nails. And so I was pretty happy with what I had done. I waxed today, so if I'm a little red and irritated, excuse. I was in desperate need of an eyebrow wax. I was looking a little bit like Bert from Sesame Street, and it was not a good look. Um, since I last talked to you, I turned 45, and I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'm not one of those people who like goes into midlife crisis mode, but then I'm like, maybe I am in midlife crisis mode. I don't know. I was talking to the kids, and I was like, oh my god, I'm halfway to 50, meaning like 45, right? And my son was like, no, you're halfway to 90. And I was like, thank you for that. That's not the point I was trying to make. um and like that really kind of freaked me out a little bit. So my grandma lived till she was 90, and I was like, I'm halfway there, living on a prayer. And so I don't know, but anyway, a bunch of my polish friends did a birthday collab for me, and I just wanted to say thank you to my friend Amy Murphy on Instagram. She was the organizer of the collab, and all the ladies that participated did like pink Halloween manicures. You guys, they were so cute. I might do a video where I just like talk about everybody's manicures because I was obsessed with them, but I don't know, we'll see. But I just wanted to say thank you guys to everybody who sent me like happy birthday wishes and on Instagram and did participated in the collab. And you guys are really just the best, and you know how to make a girl feel special. So thank you. And then I want to talk about thrifting. So I have been thrifting, and I've been obsessed with thrifting. So I ended up thrifting my Halloween costume, which I will post here. I was super excited to find this, you guys. When I saw the outfit, I was like, please, Jesus, let this fit, because I had a whole birthday month of celebrations. It was epic, and I probably should have thrown some salads in during some of these like dinners out, turned down a few desserts because I this birthday month I gained a new year in age, but I probably gained like 10 pounds. And so I was like, please let this fit. And it did, and I thought it was adorable, and I was really excited, and I found the whole thing for $12.99. I'm like, oh my god, $12.99. And then I thrifted some really good stuff. So let me know if you guys would be interested in like a thrifting haul. It's a little bit of clothing, a little bit of other stuff. I'm kind of debating if I want to film it or not, but this is one of the finds, you guys. It is a vintage Michael Jordan t-shirt. He's even smoking a cigar. Why this makes me so happy, I have no idea. There's lightning in the background. Um, Here he is holding a basketball, looking very angry. So this is a vintage shirt, and these vintage style shirts, you guys, if you follow like Culture Kings or like Abercrombie, these 90s style vintage tees are like very back in style, and they're going for like a lot of money, like 60, 50, $70. A same thing for like the vintage sweatshirts, which you're gonna pay close to like 100. I got this for $3. $3. I've worn it like 4 times already because I'm obsessed with it, and I'm like, Michael Jordan smoking a cigar on my t-shirt. And so let me know if you guys are interested. Anyway, back on topic. I went way off on the deep end. So first combination I wore, you guys, is going to be Believe Beauty's and Noir, which I have been talking about in a lot of videos. This is my favorite black cream of the moment. It is $1 at Dollar General. And I'm obsessed with it. It has a great 2-coat formula. I think the brush could be a little bit better shaped, but it doesn't like leave black all over your cuticles and cause you to need a lot of cleanup, which I think is really important when you're doing darker colored creams. So if you're on the hunt for a new black, I highly recommend this one. I feel like I've tried OPI blacks, I've tried indie blacks, I've tried Sally Hansen blacks, I've done way more expensive black creams, and this has been my favorite. So definitely check it out if you're on the hunt. And I topped it off with Colores de Carol's Leo. This is a like sort of coppery orange holographic glitter mix. There's different sizes of glitters in here. They're all like hex shaped, but some are larger, some are smaller. And then you can see like all this beautiful holographic goodness. Colores de Carol did a whole collection of these glitters, you guys, like one for all of the zodiac signs. So it was a really big collection, 12 polishes. And I just really enjoyed them. I feel like they're very versatile because it's one color of glitter. So I feel like that's easier to come up with combinations because you could put anything over black and it's gonna look amazing. But also you could kind of do like contrasting colors or oh, what is it called when they're by each other on the color wheel? Complementary colors. And it's really a lot easier to come up with combinations, I think, as opposed to when the glitter is sort of a little bit more busy. I feel like sometimes when the glitter's busy, you're like, what do I wear this with? When it's just one color like this, it just is a little bit easier. It's sort of like the granimals of glitters and creams, right? Like boom, go together, two lions. Boom, go together, a lion or bears and bears. It's just like sort of a very easy way to like get an elevated nail look with a topper. So if you guys haven't checked these out, I don't even know if they're still available. I'm like going off the deep end on them, but if they are and you're looking for some glitter toppers, these are really good. Great glitter payoff on this as well. One coat gets you some good coverage. If you want a little more, you could go for two. This will not get opaque on its own because when I swatched these, I did try that and it didn't work, but maybe if you sponged, but I never sponged. So good combination there. Then I wore these two polishes together and I was obsessed with this one as well. So this is OPI's Positive Vibes Only. This is slowly becoming one of the most favorite purples in my whole collection, but it is a stainer. So that being said, every time I've worn it, it has stained my nails, and I think that's like 4 times. But the formula is really good. 2 coats to get opaque. I love this color on my skin tone. I just feel like it's really fun. And I enjoyed it with this topper. So this is Freddy from Clotis de Carol, and it has orange glitters, I think red glitters, and black glitters. And it had a really great glitter payoff as well. I think I did 1 coat, but you could do 2 if you wanted a little bit more. And I just thought this gave me like really good Halloween witch vibes. I really enjoy the holiday, like festive polishes Clotis de Carol does. I feel like they're very much match my personality, and she does stuff that's kind of cutesy, and she has fun names, and like it just we're here. Like what she visions and puts out is like what I want to buy, and we're just like eye to eye as far as that goes. And so I really enjoyed this one quite a bit. If you haven't tried any Clotis de Carol glitter toppers, I highly recommend. Then I'm part of a not perfect, just polished Instagram group where a lot of my favorite polished ladies are involved, and they did a epic twinning of Polished for Days Shadow on the Moon, which is this really beautiful green. So when this first came out, it did catch my attention. I just feel like money was tight maybe at the time, and polish wasn't my main focus, and so I didn't pick it up. But then when her fall collection came out and she released like those really beautiful sort of like shimmery foily looking green and blue, I had to have them. And so I had to have this. So I bought this, and I bought a pink, I believe, in this same finish. So it has all like really big flakies, and then it has like sort of like the black speckles that look sort of like pepper shaken in. I have tried several of the finishes of this. Well, I'm not gonna say several, maybe 2 or 3. I enjoy them all. I have not been disappointed. This is sort of like an apple green. I thought it was a little bit sheer even at 3 coats. I'm not complaining because it wasn't like, ugh, get this off my nails. Just I was like, oh, I could have maybe worn like a cream underneath. Some of the ladies did do that, and I just kind of like the way that looked a little bit better. And this was very chippy on me, I felt, because it has the larger flakes. So I got a good 3 days with no chips, but I wore this out of town, and I started to notice like little chipping kind of around the edges. And then the next day the chips were like really big, and I was out of town. And you guys know how I feel about chip nails. Like if you walk around with chip nails, in my mind, like you don't wash your booty. And I washed my booty. And so I was like, oh, why didn't I bring the polish to touch up, or like put a top coat before I left the house, or bring polish remover, or do something. So I walked around with chip nails for 2 days, you guys. Oh, the heartbreak, the judgment. I feel like when people have chip nails, like my eyes just go there like a radar. It's like chip nails. Like blah, 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 blah. Chip nails, dirty booty. And it happens to the best of us, that's all I'm going to say. And hopefully not everybody's as judgy pants as I am, and they're just like, oh, this girl has chip nails, whatever. But for me, it's like, no, go home and wash your booty and take off your polish. And so that is one thing I did notice, but I just think it was like the larger flakies, and I feel like 3 days is good. Usually I don't even wear polish that long as it is. And so anyway, I really enjoyed that one, and it looked really pretty on everybody. And then the last combination I wore, which ended up being my Halloween manicure, was again Believe Beauties and Noir. I ended up wearing this as a accent nail on 2 of the nails. And then I also wore Kat and Garth Sing Halloween Songs from MSN, Moonshine Manny. I had this on a nail polish rack tour last year, never got around to it. I pulled it out again this year because I just thought it was so cute, and I loved it. I feel like Moonshine Manny is another brand, sort of like Clodas de Carol, that does fun, festive things. She's one of the few brands that still makes Crowleys, which I'm obsessed with. I feel like her Crowley formula is also like perfect. Like she has it down. You get really good glitter distribution. You don't get a lot of patchiness. Too close to get opaque, even on longer nails. Just amazing. I really enjoyed this. It's a white cream base with like orange, green, and gold glitters. There's some like little tiny bar glitters. I'm not usually a bar glitter fan, but these were so small, like they didn't bother me. And it sort of reminded me like of like pumpkin colors, but in the white base. I thought it was super, super, super cute. And again, like Moonshine Manny is just she does some cutesy stuff, and you guys know how I feel about cutesy. So those are all the polishes that I wore for this month. I didn't do much for Halloween this year. I stayed home. I handed out candy in my costume. And it was fun. I gave out 4 large bags from Sam's Club, like the really big bags. I ran out about 8, which I felt bad. I feel like I could have gotten probably 1 more bag because I started rationing kind of earlier in the night, and I probably could have done 1 more bag. But there was like 5 times that I looked, out, and I had a line from my front door to my driveway of kids. There was a lot of cute costumes, you guys. I love seeing the kids in the costumes, like love. It brings me joy. So especially since my kids are grown. But there was a couple of princesses, and they were very excited to see me at the door, but like a little bit shocked, like, oh shoot, this is a big princess. And they were happy though, which was fun. And so I decided to be Snow White. And I was so excited with my costume that I found it at the thrift store. And I've never dressed up as a princess before. I don't even think when I was a little kid I did the princess thing. So I was like a very in a moment for sure. And then for my birthday, I ended up getting the Britney Spears book, The Woman in Me, from a friend. And I cannot wait to dive in. I haven't had a chance yet, but I'm like literally dying to see what Britney has to say about the woman in her. I feel like Britney's very controversial. Do you guys follow her Instagram account? I do. It's questionable. It really is questionable. But I feel like what happened to her with like her conservatorship was a little bit crazy as well. But then when I see the Instagram account, I'm like, oh, maybe this girl needs somebody to watch her. So I'm interested to see the book just because, I don't know. I feel like all of these child stars are coming out with like a lot of stories. Justin Bieber, I'm a huge, like me, you guys, I'm a believer. And, he has talked a lot about growing up famous and rich and feeling like you have to support people and nobody tells you no and everybody enables you. And so I'm really interested in the book, but I am not a Justin Timberlake fan. I have not been for a very long time since he threw Janet Jackson under the bus for the Super Bowl Nipplegate. But I feel like the tidbits that I've seen on what Britney has to say about Justin Timberlake is persona non grata over here. So I'm interested to see more about that as well. But I felt like he was just like kind of trash for a while. And yeah, the book does not paint him in a flattering light from what I have read. And I hope that he kind of gets a little bit of karma. So anyway, let me know if you've read the book. Let me know if y'all dressed up for Halloween. If you did, what did you dress up as? Did you wear any of the polishes I wore? Did you enjoy any of the manicures? Do you have any of these polishes in your collection? And just let's talk all things nails. And let me know if you want to see a thrifting haul. Let me know if you want to see a video kind of where I showcase everybody's collaboration manicures for my birthday, because they were so fun. They combine pink and Halloween, 2 of my favorite things. And so that's it for this video, you guys. If you liked it, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video. I hope you're having an amazing evening. Bye.